Hello everyone and welcome to another game of Squirrels Baseball. I am Aaron. My throat is really messed up. We're in Oakland for game 2 of this series. Maybe it'll loosen up as the game goes on. At a wedding last night and my voice is very hoarse from talking over the music all night. But we'll get through this. Coming off of a 4-0 win over the A's yesterday, though the vast majority of that game was played at 1-0. So a little bit of a stressful game, though the score didn't look stressful at the end of it. A's look to have the same lineup that they had in the game yesterday. I saw Oliver Perez on the mound. We'll see him here shortly. So I would have made like some hot chocolate or something to try to soothe my throat, but it's like 95 degrees here right now, so that didn't sound like a great option. Kester leading off today. First pitch, a changeup that stays high. That cutter is called a strike. Swing and a miss will make it 1-2. Oh, this is bad. I'm sorry, everybody. Ground ball to third. There's one away. Just 26 more of those to go, right? Marvin is going to bat right-handed. First pitch is called a strike. On the outside corner. Another swing and a miss will make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Chief at the plate. Swing and a miss will make it strike 1. Looks at strike 2. And that will get through the left side of the infield for the first hit of the game. Terry to the plate then, 2 on and a runner on first. That pitch is too high. Swing and a miss will make it 1-1. Ground ball gets over Perez's head. Vizquel misjudges it. It's going to go down as an infield hit. Frank at the plate with 2 runners on, but there are still 2 outs. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch called a strike. Both up in the zone. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and now Perez is out of the inning. Bit of an early threat from the Squirrels, but no score. Chris Denorfia is going to lead off for the A's. Regular DH lineup in here for the Squirrels. Gill on the mound today. Well, I'm trying my best, everybody. Maybe I should have just let the in-game announcer take this one. Denorfia fouls this one back. That gives him a 1-1 count. Swing and a miss will make it 1-2. Hit towards second. Nobody was on first. Gill thankfully got over there. Noguchi to the plate. 1 down, nobody on base. First pitch called a strike. Another called strike. Backdoor slider for strike 3. 2 away, Eric Chavez now at the plate. First pitch is called a strike. That pitch is down and out. Down and out again, 2-1. Grooves in a fastball. It's 2-2. Goes with the sinker, gets the ground ball. Gill can't field it, but Joey will, and that will end the inning. No score as we go into the second, where Tom will lead things off for the Squirrels. Tom has certainly been hot lately and has found a power stroke here lately. Hits this one right to Chavez, though, and that'll be the first out. Zach to the plate then. First pitch called a strike. Zach didn't appreciate the call. This one is too low. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. 2 down. Sweeney at the plate. First pitch called a strike. There's a base hit into center field. A 1-out single that will bring Joey to the plate. Oh, man. Oh, sorry, there's 2 outs. I said 1 out. Joey with an 0-2 count. And lets that one go by for ball 1. Into left field, but it's going to hook well foul. 1 and 2, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Still no scores. We go to the bottom of the second inning, where Frank Thomas will lead things off. First pitch to Thomas is called a strike. That pitch is inside. That'll make it 1-1. And then down in the dirt. That is fouled away. That'll make it a 2-2 count. Fouled away again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Jack Cuss to the plate. He is behind on that fastball. And then watches that pitch float down and away. And then a fastball that's too high. It's a 2-1 count. Swing and a miss to make it 2-2. Ground balls that Terry ends up fielding, and he will take it to the base himself. 2 away, Torrey Hunter to the plate. The first pitch is fouled away down the first base line. Oh, that one nearly hits his foot. Hunter has to spin out of the way. And one pitch down and out. It's 2-1. There's a swing and a miss to make it 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We'll move on to the third inning. Still no score. Squirrels are back up to the top of their lineup. Four strikeouts for Perez, the first time through the Squirrels order. Kester, not one of them. He ground out in his first at-bat. Looks at strike 1 here. Yeah, pitch just misses outside. It's a line drive right to Vizquel, not a hard hit line drive. 1 away. Marvin did strike out in his first at-bat. And he will look at strike 1 here. Down and in, it's 1-1. Fouled off. Makes it 1-2. Up the middle, and it does get through. And out for a 1-out base hit. That'll bring Chief to the plate, who got the first hit of the game. That curveball is called a strike. As is the high fastball, makes it 0-2. Hits this one. This could be a double play ball. Will Iguchi get it there in time? Plenty of time, actually. Make that one 4-6-3. We go to the bottom half of the third inning, where Elegant Joe will lead things off for the A's. First pitch to Joe is called a strike. This is a ground ball to second. Kester handles that. One down, Omar Vizquel to the plate. And first pitch is called strike one. Sinker gets a swing and a miss to make it 0-2. Ground ball to short. Joey a little bit in the hole, but plenty of time. 2 away. Jamal to the plate. He was freshly drafted just, 10 days ago, 11 days ago? So still looking for his first big league hit. I don't know how long he's actually been up to the bigs. I did not look at that. I guess I'll have to check that next. That one just foul. Very nearly his first hit. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. We'll go to the 4th inning. Still no score. And Terry will lead things off for the Squirrels. Terry got a little bit of a weird hit in his first at bat. A ground ball that Vizquel maybe should have fielded, but just misjudged how it was rolling through. But nobody touched it, so it pretty much has to go down as a hit. Terry currently with a 1-2 count. Fouls this one away to stay alive. Pitch is up and in, makes it 2-2. Line drive, that's a more conventional base hit, makes him 2 for 2 on the day. The leadoff single brings Frank to the plate. Struck out in his first at bat, pulls this one foul down the left field line. And then a swing and a miss to make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. One down, Tom at the plate. He ground out in his first at bat. Swings and misses at the first pitch. Grounds this one just foul down the third base line. Then a swing and a miss for strike 3. 2 away, Zach struck out in his first at bat. This one just misses inside. Swing and a miss. That'll make it 1-1. There's a called strike on what looked to be a pretty hittable pitch. Hits this one and it will get through the right side for a base hit. Terry stays at second. So that puts runners on first and second for Sweeney, who already has a hit in this ball game. And the first pitch is called a strike. Into left field, that'll get down. Terry's going to try to score. And he will make it there. The Squirrels take the 1-0 lead. Joey to the plate with 2 outs, 2 on. First pitch called a strike down at the knees. And ground foul will make it an 0-2 count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So several runners aboard for the Squirrels, but they do manage to get a run out of it. Chris Denorfia will lead off things for the A's in the bottom half of the 4th inning. Four strikeouts for Gill the first time through the A's lineup. I do not believe Denorfia was one of those. Has a 1-2 count at the moment. He will ground this one foul down the third base line. Still 1-2. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. One down, Noguchi to the plate. He did strike out in his first at bat. And he will look at strike 1 here. Another called strike makes it 0-2, and then hits this fastball through the right side of the infield. That's the first A's base runner of this game. And that'll bring Eric Chavez to the plate. 1 on, 1 out. Curveball for strike 1. Throws another curveball, gets another strike. Fires in a fastball that's ground to third. Sweeney on to second. Kester on to first. Not in time there. 2 away now with the runner on first. Frank Thomas struck out in his first at-bat. And that slider doesn't make it back to the plate. Curveball does, and it's hit towards first. Terry makes the play before it can find the outfield grass. Still a 1-0 Squirrels lead, though the A's finally with a hit. Kester will lead things off for the Squirrels. He is 0 for 2 so far today. He will look at strike one. Swings and misses to make it 0-2. And fouled back. Perez will try it again. He gets a swing and a miss for strike three. 1 down. Marvin is 1 for 2. First pitch called a strike. Another swing and a miss will make it 0-2. Into center field. Hunter coming in, but he's not going to make it there. It's another single for Marvin. That'll bring Chief to the plate. He is 1 for 2, singled and then hit into a double play. Marvin steals second base, and he is successful. So that should take out the double play threat. Chief with a 1-1 count at the plate. Hits this one down the third base line. Chavez took a dive at it, but could not come up with it. Marvin will come around to score. Chief in with a double. That RBI puts it at a 2-0 ball game. That will bring Terry to the plate. He's 2 for 2. Changeup is called a strike. This one's hit right to Vizquel. He'll go to first with it. 2 away. Frank at the plate. Runner still in scoring position. That first pitch is too high. And then outside. 2-0. This one misses outside as well. It's 3-0. Tries to sneak one in there. Frank hits it, but unfortunately right to Frank Thomas. So it's a 2-0 Squirrels lead as we go to the bottom of the fifth, where Jack Cust will lead things off. Cust ground out in his first at-bat. He hits this one foul down by the right field bullpen. Swing and a miss to make it 0-2. Pops this one up. Tom waiting for it in front of the plate. 1 away. Torrey Hunter struck out in his first at-bat. He will look at strike one. Looks at strike two. Ground ball up the middle. That will get through for a base hit. Don't know if we've ever kept Torrey Hunter hitless for a game. Brings Elegant Joe to the plate, and he will look at strike one. A swing and a miss to make it 0-2. And this is just foul down the left field line. Still 0-2. Goes with the curveball, gets a swing and a miss. Omar Vizquel to the plate. 1 on, 2 outs. First pitch is called a strike. Second pitch, high hopper over Gill's head. Kester will field it. Gets it to first, and that'll end the inning. We go to the sixth. Still 2-0 Squirrels. Tom will lead things off in the top of the sixth inning. Tom is 0 for 2 today as he looks at strike one. Don't know if Perez is going to make it out of this inning. He seems to be quickly running out of gas. That curveball stays outside. That makes it 2-1. There's a swing and a miss to make it 2-2. Foul back. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away. Zach is 1 for 2. And he will look at a ball up and out. Hits this one that will get through the left side of the infield. That is a 1-out single, and that will chase Perez from the game. Casilla, we saw him yesterday, is going to come back in. That was Santiago Casilla, if you were curious. Sweeney is 2 for 2 on the day. Looks at strike 1. Up and in. Hits this one that will also get through the left side of the infield. Puts runners on first and second for Joey, who I do not believe has a hit today. Looks at strike 1. Hits this one right to Aguchi. 2 down, runners on first and second for Kester. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner. Swing and a miss to make it 0-2. And then a line drive gets over Vizquel's head, and that's going to score another run. All the runners keep advancing. Puts runners on second and third for Marvin, who will now bat left-handed with 2 outs. It's also now a 3-0 Squirrels lead. Marvin quickly down 0-2. Looks at strike 3, and that will end the top of the 6th. 3-0 Squirrels. We go to the bottom half of the inning, where Jamal will lead things off. He struck out in his first at-bat. He will look at strike 1 in this at-bat. That one misses outside. There's a called strike to make it 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Chris Denorfia to the plate. Do believe he is 0 for 2. With a couple groundouts, I think. I missed the little flag down there. Has a 1-1 count in this at-bat. Bounces that curveball in to make it 2-1. There's a called strike to even the count at 2-2. Down and out. It's a full count. Gill gets a fastball in there for strike 3. 2 away, Aguchi to the plate. He is 1 for 2. Doesn't look like Gill's going to get to the 10th strikeout. He's sitting at 8 at the moment. Grounds this one right to Joey, and that will end the 6th inning. We go into the 7th, a 3-0 ball game. Chief will lead things off. Chief is 2 for 3. Credited with a single and a double, but also hit into a double play. And that slider starts off too low. There's a called strike. Swing and a miss will make it 1-2. Called strike 3. 1 down, Terry, also 2 for 3. Hit a ground ball in his last at-bat. Hits this one into the air, but Elegant Joe should have it, and he does. 2 down. Frank is 0 for 3 so far. Looks at strike 1. A pitch down and in. Hits this one into the air, and I think it's going to make the seats. It's a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Base is empty. And fastball stays high. Down and away. It's a full count. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That'll get us to the 7th inning stretch. Squirrels lead 3-0. Eric Chavez will be batting after the break. All right, Chavez at the plate. We will be changing pitchers. Kind of getting things back together. Now don't have to double switch because it's an AL park, so Gonzalez will just go in. If the game holds, this should be Gonzalez's only inning, though the Squirrels kind of busted things open late yesterday. So we'll see. Chavez starts off with a swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss, makes it 0-2. All fastballs, all strikes, that's the first out. Frank Thomas 0 for 2, strikeout and a line out. And he watches that fastball stay high. Splitter swung on and missed. This one hit, actually Gonzalez will field it just behind the mound. Makes a dicey throw, but Terry just beats Thomas back to the base. Jack Cust, I feel like he got a hit in the, maybe not, I don't remember now who got the hit to start things off for the A's. Anyway, he has a 1-2 count at the moment. Hits this one, that will be a base hit into center field. One on with 2 outs for Torrey Hunter, who got a base hit up the middle in his last at-bat. First pitch is outside. There's a called strike, makes it 1-1. Swing and a miss to make it 1-2. And then down and in. Swing and a miss on the cutter, and that will end the 7th inning. Squirrels still lead 3-0. And they will start off with Tom at the plate in the 8th. Tom is 0 for 3 so far. Looks at strike 1. Looks at strike 2. Oh, sorry, that was a ball. My apologies. It's a 1-1 count. He puts that into center field, and Torrey Hunter makes the grab. So that will bring Zach to the plate as Casillas starts to tire. First pitch, called a strike. Up the middle, Casillas gets a glove on it, and Uchi picks it up and gets it the rest away there. 2 away. Sweeney is 3 for 3 on the day. First pitch is called a strike. There's a ground ball to first. Thomas will step on the bag. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Still 3-0, so we're still in save range. Elegant Joe will start things off for Oakland. All right, Elegant Joe 0 for 2 today. That curveball inside. Comes back with the fastball for strike 1. High fastball, Joe lays off. Has not swung the bat yet, actually. Finally does here to make it 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 down, Omar Vizquel is ground out twice. Fastball up and out. Curveball in the dirt. It's 2-0. There's a called strike. Pops up the curveball, but it's in a well-placed spot in shallow left. So that will go down as a hit. Apparently Omar Vizquel, the active leading hit getter. Has the most hits amongst active players. I guess maybe that's the best way to put it. Jamal still looking for that first big league hit. It has a 1-1 count. Make it 1-2. Could not figure out that Curveball. Swings at strike 3. 2 away. Denorfia, I do believe 0 for 3 on the day. Looks at a ball just inside. This one crosses the plate. 1-1. Swing and a miss, but it gets away. So the A's will move a runner into scoring position with 2 outs. 1-2 count. Then a ground ball to first. Terry will handle himself. We go to the 9th. Still a 3-0 Squirrels lead. Joey will lead things off for Indianapolis. Joey 0 for 3, a couple strikeouts and a line out. He is behind on that first pitch. Hits this one into right field. Iguchi can't catch up with it. It will fall in for his first hit of the day. That'll bring Kester to the plate. Got a double in his last at-bat. First pitch called a strike. Another called strike. Now Kester showing bunt. Pulls it back. It is out of the zone. Puts it back out there. Pulls it back again for another ball. It's now 2-2. Kester in his regular stance now. That pitch is too high. It's a full count. He shows bunt again. What are we doing? Pulls it back, and it is a walk. Bit of a roller coaster there, but ends up with 2 runners on base and nobody out. Marvin looks at a ball. This one bounces in again. There's a called strike. Ground ball to third. Chavez will tag out Joey. That's the only out the A's get. So 2 on, 1 out, and they will go to their bullpen and find Conrad. All right, Chief 2 for 4 on the day. Looks at strike 1. Swing and a miss to make it 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 down, Terry at the plate. I want to say he's 3 for 4, but I'm not 100% convinced of that. Hits this one into deep center. Torrey Hunter going back, and he will make the play. Good catch by Torrey Hunter. So 3-0, it is a safe situation. A's will start off with Iguchi. As soon as we are able, we will turn to Shibuya. Iguchi 1 for 3 on the day. Starts off with the base hit into center field. Marvin cuts it off to keep things at a single. That'll bring Eric Chavez to the plate. He is 0 for 3 so far. Hits a ground ball. This could be a double play. Joey back on to first. Oh, doesn't quite get Chavez. So 1 down, runner still on first with Frank Thomas at the plate, who I do believe is hitless so far. Looks at strike 1. So I'm grounded to Sweeney. He'll go to second with it. Kester tries to first, but cannot get Thomas. 2 outs. Jack Cust is the last hope for the A's right now. He hits one that will get through up the middle for a base hit. That's going to put runners on first and second for Torrey Hunter. Still 2 outs. He hits a ground ball to short. Joey on to first, and that is your ball game. Final score, Indianapolis Squirrels 3, Oakland Athletics 0. Do apologize again for my voice. This was a physically rough one to get through, but we did get through it. Hopefully things will sound more normal tomorrow. All right, Sweeney is your player of the game for driving in the first run. Thank you, everybody, for watching. If you'd like to like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff, feel very free. Otherwise, we've got one more with Oakland tomorrow. We will see you then.